The following presentation is presented for informational purposes only. This is the face of evil, a child radicalized to violence by an online cult to kill his parents and plot to kill the President of the United States. We're about to explore how this teen became a murderer and how these extremist cults are growing their memberships with our children. Two names, one threat, the Order of Nine Angles, and its digital shadow, Cult 764. Together, they form a disturbing network of extremist ideology, targeting vulnerable youth in the age of the Internet. The Order of Nine Angles, or O9A, began decades ago in the UK. A fusion of satanic occultism and neo-Nazi extremism, it calls on its followers to destroy morality through acts of violence, abuse, and deception. Then came Cult 764, the modern digital extension. It spreads through memes, private chat rooms, and viral aesthetics. Its followers speak in coded language, pushing boundaries until real harm is done, and its targets are often children and teenagers. These groups don't wear robes or chant in the woods. They hide in plain sight online via video games and social media. They lurk in memes, in direct messages, in dark aesthetics accounts and edgy humor forums, and they are very skilled at manipulation. But what are these two cults, and where did they come from? Let's take a look at their origins. The Order of Nine Angles, ONA or O9A, is a satanic terrorist network that originated in the United Kingdom but has since branched out into other parts of the world. The ONA eschews any central authority or structure. Instead, it operates as a broad network of associates, termed the Collective, who are inspired by the texts authored by members of the Inner ONA. The group is composed largely of clandestine cells, which are called Nexions. Some academic estimates suggest that the number of individuals who are broadly associated with the order falls in the low thousands. Various rapes, killings, and acts of terrorism have been perpetrated by far-right individuals influenced by the ONA. According to a report by the civil rights group, the Southern Poverty Law Center, the ONA holds an important position in the niche, international nexus of occult, esoteric, and/or satanic neo-Nazi groups. Several newspapers have reported that the ONA is linked to a number of high-profile figures from the far right, and that the group is affiliated and shares members with neo-Nazi terrorist groups. Allegations have been made that the ONA condones and encourages sexual abuse. Many ONA members openly view rape as an effective way to undermine society by transgressing against its norms. To advance in rank, ONA members must perform assaults, with lynching and sexual assault being the most recommended. 764 is a decentralized and transnational sextortion network that is reportedly adjacent to the Order of Nine Angles. It is classified as a terror network by the United States Department of Justice and is considered by the Federal Bureau of Investigation as a Tier 1 terrorist threat. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police also classifies 764 as an ideological violent extremist network, and it has been characterized as a satanic neo-Nazi cult by multiple sources. 764 was founded in 2021 by Bradley Cadenhead, a teenager from Stephenville, Texas, who founded an online group that federal authorities say pressures vulnerable children to commit violent or degrading acts. The group derives its name from his hometown's zip code. The network is most present on gaming discussion sites like Discord and Telegram, and usually targets children aged 8 to 17, particularly marginalized children or those suffering from mental health challenges. Victims are often manipulated to commit recorded acts of self-harm and animal cruelty to be shared internally or on social media platforms. One of the unique characteristics of 764 is that several manipulators have been younger than their victims. What started in Texas soon spread worldwide. With recruitment through social media and self-help workshops, 764 now has influence in over 30 countries. But as its reach expanded, so did its list of crimes. Under Cadenhead's leadership, the group expanded, drawing in thousands through online forums and hidden networks. Over time, its activities took a darker turn, with multiple members implicated in crimes related to child exploitation, fraud, and abuse. Cadenhead himself is currently serving an 80-year prison term. Multiple high-ranking members, including Cadenhead's closest associates, have also been arrested for child exploitation, financial fraud, and coercion. These arrests have shed light on the group's deep-seated corruption and abuse. Once inside, members are subjected to extreme psychological conditioning. 764 uses a mix of isolation, fear tactics, and rewards to ensure absolute obedience. One of the most horrific aspects of 764 is its deep involvement in child exploitation. Through manipulation and coercion, the group has been linked to cases of child trafficking, abuse, and indoctrination. How do you know if someone you love is being pulled into 764? Are you concerned about your child's online activity? Here are a few red flags, or what you should watch for in your child's behavior. A sudden obsession with violent or occult imagery, withdrawal from the family and longtime friends, use of coded abbreviations and numbers like ONA, 764, or cryptic language, expressing admiration for extremist or anti-human figures and ideologies, defending or joking about violence, rape, or terrorism, use of encrypted apps like Telegram, Discord, or alt social media accounts. So what can you do? Open dialogue. Don't lecture or judge. Talk calmly and ask questions. Share your concerns. Monitor online activity with transparency, not secrecy. Encourage critical thinking about online communities and content and why they could be a threat. Educate them on manipulation tactics used by cults and predators, and ask if they experienced any type of manipulation. Report suspicious content or users to local authorities or cyber tip lines. Be selective about what you share online. If your social media accounts are open to everyone, a predator may be able to figure out a lot of information about you. Be wary of anyone you encounter for the first time online. Block or ignore messages from strangers. Be aware that people can pretend to be anything or anyone online. Videos and photos are not proof that people are who they claim to be. Images can be altered or stolen. In some cases, predators have even taken over the social media accounts of their victims. Be suspicious if you meet someone on one game or app, and this person asks you to start talking on a different platform. Be in the know. Any content you create online, whether it is a text message, photo, or video, can be made public, and nothing actually disappears online. Once you send something, you don't have any control over where it goes next. Be willing to ask for help. If you are getting messages or requests online that don't seem right, block the sender, report the behavior to the site administrator, or go to an adult. If you have been victimized online, tell someone and contact local law enforcement. We hope you found this information useful and that it will help you protect your loved ones online. Subscribe and follow this channel for more useful information.